Hey you all, welcome back to Let's Keep It Real. I am back with another video for you all. Why is BroNetta on that live up there hollering about he started it? But anyway, before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Let's Keep It Real. Turn on those post notifications so you'll know when new videos are coming out. And remember, everything that we discuss, it is alleged. We cannot confirm nor deny. And also keep in mind that everything that we discuss is solely and strictly for entertainment purposes.
Going on and they like Messy Dog came on there and said this don't have nothing to do with Miss Netta. This all me.
Shut up.
He said it on the live. But you
Big Joe, it got everything to do with you. When you let somebody up on your live and they speaking and you claim you ain't got nothing to do with it, but guess what you do? Because it's on your live. So quit sitting here trying to pull the wool over somebody's eyes because ain't nobody blind but you and cross-eyed at that. Cross-eyed, scary-eyed fool. You are the main one. You are the contributing factor. You are the instigator. It's you and all you, BroNetta. I don't care what way you try to cut it.
You want to take it to add some extra clout and talk about me. I don't care what you got to say about me, baby, because they done said worse. And I'm pretty sure and they talk.
Honey, you ain't never lying because they done said some things about you, BroNetta. And it be true on top of that, you know? We can't confirm it, but you know, your people down there in your county and town or whatever, the things they done said about you wasn't too sweet. And it just gives us an idea of who you really are off of camera, the same person.
Talked about you and they talked about you ever this day. So, I just don't know. And y'all just make sure y'all tell him don't call my phone anymore or don't text me, period.
Big Joe, that is your job to tell him that. Here, what do we want to tell him for? We don't care nothing about him calling your phone. And we know why you don't want to rail around. Because Charles was looking at him. That's why you don't want him around. You know it. Everybody else know it. Because eyes don't lie. Charles will be smiling at him, watching him and coming on the live with you when you be on there battling them and all of that. And, you know, we seen all of that and you didn't like it. You was jealous. You didn't want nothing to do with it. Meaning that you was like, hold up. I don't want to do this battling for real because he's all up in Charles's face. You know, it's what you think. Because you think anytime somebody talking to somebody that they all up in their face. And that wasn't even the case, you know. But because your old jealous worn out behind, you going to be thinking that. That's the issue. You jealous. You was intimidated.
Because there's nothing we need to talk about. So that's what he did. So just will y'all just tell him that I said don't call my phone, don't text me because we have nothing to talk about. So
BroNetta, you act like y'all was best friends or something. It was already made clear that basically y'all was just getting money together. I don't think he cared nothing about calling you, but you was talking about him, so I guess he really wanted to address you like the man that you is, you know? So why you running? Ain't you just be a man about it? You ain't gotta lie to me. Why don't you just be a man about it and talk to him and tell him how you really feel? Let him know that they hurt your feelings, because that's what it's giving, like your feelings was hurt. Get out your feelings, you wildebeest. Your Mr. Ed looking fool, looking out like a horse in a face. A horse is a horse, of course. You know? You mad because Rel look better than you. And you mad because Charles was looking at him. I seen Charles looking at him. We all seen Charles looking. I mean, Charles got eyes. What's wrong with him looking? You know? If that's supposed to be your man, then you know your man gonna be there for you. So what's wrong with him taking a look? He seen something he like and you didn't like because he looked at him like that and he didn't look at you like that. That's what that was. You ain't appreciate that. He up there looking at him up and down. He ain't never looked at me up and down. That's what that was about, BroNetta. He was jealous. Jealous Joe.
But yeah, y'all told me, y'all warned me, and I did it, and I did just what.
Oh, BroNetta, you act all like you some old helpless woman, some damsel in distress. You are none of those things, okay? You a full grown, older man. Basically, you are old enough to make your own decisions, okay? Talking about somebody warned you. You know you wanted to get that money, and then when you was getting that money, you was enjoying it. And then guess what? You got in your feelings because you seen Charles again looking at him. You didn't like it. So you wanted to cut it off. Child, I ain't never seen nobody that want to cut some money off here. What's so sad is that you are willing to hold Charles back and you back for the sake of keeping him away from other people. Here, you rather be broke and living in a hut than for somebody to be looking at Charles and Charles to be looking back at them. That's what's so sad. You could have kept that battling going on, but you didn't want to do it because you didn't want nobody around Charles. I ain't never seen nothing like it, y'all. He'd rather live up under a bridge than to be able to get some money and enjoy life.
Y'all said I got on them battles. I still gave out no information, so these people still don't know the real deal or whatever, or know nothing about Miss Netta. Because every question you ask me,
just shut on up, yo gopher rat. We know all we need to know. Anything else, we'll fill in the missing pieces. It ain't that hard to figure out. Like I said, you was not that hard to figure out.
I refuse to to answer for you. I went on it. That's what I kept saying. I was on that to battle, to make some money, not to tell all my business. And y'all know just one thing I did not do.
The only business you got is to run behind Charles and stalk him and wear him down and monitor his calls, his texts, monitor his game station, whatever you call it, PlayStation that he plays on, to monitor that. That's only business you got. And then go on up there and get your nasty skin worked on. Still ain't helping because you still ugly no more. I thought you was getting something done to your face that you was gonna be looking cute in the face and tight in the waist. You know what I'm saying? Your waist is still huge and your face is not cute.
So, because I knew where it was going. I knew exactly where it was going and all that other good stuff because I dealt with it several times before with other content creators.
I can hear you now, BroNetta, in that house, running around like a jolly green giant. How dare him cut me off? How dare he get rid of me? I'm going to get him back. I'm going to get him back. We already know how you do. We can see, look how you act on the camera when you get mad. So we can just imagine you, off camera when you plotting and planning. Ain't nobody new to this mess. We done seen what you's about many a days here. So we know how it went down. We know.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you for what? Ain't nobody doing that.
Nobody need no clout, but guess what? He gonna see this. He gonna feel offensed about this.
BroNetta said that he gonna feel offensed about this. Does he mean offense or offensed? Which one? Y'all, I can't even say it right. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Talking like, oh goodness, listen to him got me sounding all crazy here. Whatever he tried to say, he didn't say it right. That's all I can say.
And he gonna go and make another video. Not saying that I said anything bad about him. I'm just telling the truth, the facts, and it is what it is. So I don't care. He's starting it, and just like I told him, I said,
BroNetta, you are too big and old for this mess. Here, talking about he started it. You old enough to be that young man's granddaddy, okay? You 86 going on 87. You old enough to be his granddaddy. Where are you getting this mess from talking about he started it? You see what I'm saying? You act like a child in the head. You don't look like nowhere near. You don't look like a child. But your mind, it just baffles me every time. Your mind is really effed up. And it's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you up, they're gonna shut you down. And he said he could handle it. I can handle it. Because I don't do this right here.
Netta, please. Anybody that you know is dumb, stupid, and slow as you is here. So you ain't impressing nobody hollering about your peoples. Child, they came from the hills have eyes, okay? They look like the hills have eyes. They sound like the hills have eyes.
What you say? Oh, you don't talk about me like that. I don't do all that no more. That was 2024. This 2025. I don't live in the past. I live in the future.
You just get other people to do it for you. Is that what it is? Mm-hmm. The hairline's in the past, ninja.
And that's what I be saying. Everybody be talking, Miss Netta, if you would just stop reading comments and stop fussing with people, you'll be all right.
It's a great idea, JoNetta. Why don't you take the advice of, your supporters and just do that?
I say, evidently you don't watch me, baby. Because if you can go and find any clip of 2025, January to now, with me fussing with somebody, you won't. You can't bring it to the page because there's not. I even let people come onto my live and cuss me out and all that stuff and didn't even go back and forth with them. That's behind me, baby. I'm 48 years old.
Well, you're really 86. But even though you want to go with this you 48 mess, you still ain't learned nothing. You still ain't accomplished nothing. You still ain't nothing. So what's the point in telling everybody this? You sound crazy. Hollering about you 48 years old, but you ain't done nothing. What can you say about yourself? Nothing. Nothing's good. Nothing's great. Nothing's fabulous. Ain't nothing good about you, JoNetta. You're not special. You're not the main attraction. You want to be, but you're not. You ain't out there getting it. You ain't out there making it plap.
I don't got time for all that. That's for the children. And that's what I look at what he is. A child. 28 years old. Boy, I'm 20 years older than you. I was grown when you were born. So, I don't know.
Oh, but you do. That's why you're running around using other people to do things for you. Your fans is over there probably starting stuff, but you claim you ain't got nothing to do with none of it. Everybody knows that you try to use other people to go after somebody because you don't want it to come back to you. But if all HELL breaks loose, guess what? They're going to run and tell it all about you anyway. You ain't got sense enough to see that, hear that, understand that, know that. You don't get that? Tell you.
Sorry.
88. Right, playing victim.
Talking about somebody ugly. You ugly in and out, baby.
What this is about, JoNetta? Because he called you ugly, and now you just doing whatever you can to try to, make him mad because he called you ugly. Is that what this is really about? You mad because he called you ugly. I mean, but if the shoe fits, then why can't you just wear it honestly? Ain't nothing wrong with you being ugly. Everybody can't be cute. And you just happen to fit more of the bill of the ugly side. Ain't nothing to be mad about, y'all. It's just his opinion. That's all.
It is what it is. I don't care what you got to say.
JoNetta's trying to play victim.
I'm not famous. I'm more famous than you. Wait.
JoNetta, I don't think I would quite put you in the category as being famous. I think it's a big reach, okay? A big one.
Way more famous than you. You old news. I'm new news and current. Still going.
I know you jealous of Welly now. Here, I know you are the way you talking.
Still going, baby.
JoNetta, who are you trying to convince with that statement? Is it Charles or is it yourself? Because you sound very insecure, dummy. You sound very worried about Real. We know you seen Charles looking. Damn, JoNetta, you jealous of everybody. Can't be running around being envious of different people, JoNetta. That's not a good look. That's not good for your brand. Running around being envious. Now, the best thing you can do is try to catch up, hopefully, if you possibly can. But that being envy type of mess, that's not a good energy to carry around you.
I'm gonna make my cabbages wet.
Come this big loser strolling his behind back in the kitchen. He ain't got nothing else to do. Charles, you need to take your behind to the nearest temp agency and get you another job working in another county. Then that way you ain't got to worry about JoNetta messing up. But knowing him, he'll call up her and come up her to the job acting a fool. And then the job just be like, you need to go. Pack up your stuff and leave. Because that strikes me as something that you would do, BroNetta, to mess that boy up. And it's sad. It's really sad. Now, he probably... Cause he'll find you something to do. You know, my nerves already. I was gonna walk a hole in that ground in that trailer park he live in. Woo! That's all he got to do now is walk from room to the kitchen, room to the kitchen. He ain't got nothing else to do now, so he just, honey, you can tell he's just really out of it right now. Josh, go get yourself signed up at the temp service, and like I said, they'll send you to different states. You know, then that way you can get a change of pace.
And I know I got these people gunning for me and all that other stuff. And it's okay. I don't care. Just like they say,
who are ya? Who are ya? Ain't nobody thinking about you, Don King.
my fame and my celebrity hit different than anybody else's life. So it don't matter. These people saying all they want to do, they're not gonna harm me, they're not gonna hurt me.
BroNetta Larisha, you are not a celebrity. So let's get that understood first. So ain't no confusion. You ain't never been no celebrity, nor will you ever be a celebrity. Okay?
They just doing this. And it's okay, I know that. Because that's why I can do it back. I can do it right back to them, you know. But I choose not to. So I ain't just like I...
Okay, we done had enough of you, BroNetta, here, because you just continue to say the same thing over and over, and you just look like a big liar when it comes down to it.